Yo, how's it going, guys? Ghost Flips here. Back with another video. I'm actually flipping the Canyon again because it tends to get a lot of views and I put it on the thumbnail, so you know me, I love views, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip the Canyon again. But yeah, today's not about the Canyon. I thought I would talk about a more controversial topic, and that is Balisong clones. Specifically, my thoughts on clones and if I think you should buy a clone. Now, before I talk about clones, I do want to say that this video is my opinion only. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do. I'm just giving you my opinion, okay? And it's totally okay if you disagree. I'm not going to judge anybody if they disagree with me or if they agree with me. You know, I'm just making this video for the sole purpose of educating you guys on clones and my thoughts on clones, all right? But at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't necessarily matter. It's your opinion, so you do what you want. But now that that's out of the way, okay, we're not going to have any hard feelings. Balisong clones, right? Why are Balisong clones bad, in my opinion? Number one is, actually, before I even talk about it, what is a Balisong clone? A Balisong clone is any Balisong that is a stolen design, for example, from a bigger company, like Squid Industries, and it's replicated and sold for profit, usually on AliExpress. That's my best exponent. I can't speak right now, holy cow, school's been frying my brain. That's my best definition of a Balisong clone. So yeah. Now, my issue with Balisong clones is, like I said earlier, it's a stolen design, okay? These Chinese companies are stealing designs like from Squid Industries, Machine Wise, these bigger Balisong manufacturers, and they're remaking them and selling them for profit. They're always usually cheaper. That's how they get people to buy them. But to me, it's very, very dirty. The fact they're just stealing their designs, saying screw you in the nicest way possible and reselling them for money is very dirty, and I do not want to support that in any way. So yeah, that's basically what a clone is, to put it simply. Now, in terms of actual flipping, are clones good? 9 times out of 10, they're not, okay? I am guilty of buying a single clone. I did buy a clone because I wanted to experiment. You know, I've never bought a clone before. I was like, all right, well, what's all the hype about? So I bought one, and what do you know? It sucked, okay? It didn't suck, but it wasn't as good as I expected it to be, and that's honestly to be expected because it's a freaking clone, right? If you're buying a clone, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? If you're on a budget, you can still buy authentic Balisongs. For example, this Canyon right here is like $50, and it's the authentic, real thing, you know what I mean? You get the quality at a good price. So all I'm saying is there's not really a reason to buy a clone. There's always more budget options out there that aren't clones, and you don't necessarily need to, you know, support these brands or companies that are manufacturing these clones because it's not right. It's really just not right. They're stealing the designs and they're selling them for profit. It's very dirty. Now, like I said, you're not going to get the same quality with a clone. I just want to say that right now. I don't want anybody buying a clone and expecting to get, you know, the actual thing that it's being cloned by. For example, like, say you want a Squid Industries Nautilus, but you can't afford a Nautilus, so you go on AliExpress, right? And you buy yourself a Nautilus clone. Well, I promise you that you're not going to get the same quality, okay? You may get a similar design, right? Or a completely stolen design, which it usually is, but it's not. It's not the same, okay? They're sold cheaper for a reason, okay? Now, what would I do? I would stop buying from these brands. If we just stop buying clones, they're going to go out of business. The brands that are cloning these Balisongs, right, will go out of business if you just simply don't buy from them, okay? Now, I know it's tricky, okay? They're honestly, a lot of the times, good prices, but at the end of the day, you really shouldn't do it, okay? You can just get an actual authentic Balisong for, you know, the same price. There's different price ranges for Balisongs, and I promise you guys, you're not going to get much of a difference from a clone compared to, like, let's say a $50 Canyon, right? It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. You're basically supporting these people who are stealing, which at the end of the day, you do you, man. I'm not going to judge you, but I, for myself, will not be buying any clones in the future. I don't like the idea of clones at all. But my last part I wanted to talk about, and this is the main reason why I wouldn't buy clones, is the fact that clone companies are reaching out to more bigger YouTubers and telling them to promote their products, okay? Now, I don't want to say any names here because I don't want to cause any drama, but a specific YouTuber, I don't want to say his name, has a decent following on YouTube, and he supports clones, right? He makes biased reviews on clones and says, hey, you should buy this. Don't buy the real thing, right? This is the same thing for a quarter of the price. That is absolutely horrible because I know dang well he's getting paid to make that video. These clone companies are reaching out to these YouTubers and making them pay, and paying them to, you know, make a review on their Balisong. And it's totally biased. You're literally lying to your viewers. That is horrible. I would never do that. I promise you. I don't care how big I get on YouTube. I am not going to lie to my viewers for money. Period. End of point. It doesn't make sense. Now, why is this bad? Because these cloning brands aren't only stealing the designs, but they're promoting them, and they're trying to take over, you know, the main companies that came up with these Balisong designs. Now, are they going to get bigger than the actual brands? Probably not. But just the fact that they're reaching out to these YouTubers and making them make videos on it, I know dang well that people are going to be buying them just because, oh, you know, so-and-so said it's better than the actual thing, so I'm going to go buy it. You got scammed, okay? You just got scammed. Do not listen to that. Do not listen to those videos that say clones are better than the authentic thing, because they're not, okay? I can tell you from experience, they are not. And even if they are that better, do you really want to support these companies that are stealing? I do not. If we just stop buying from these cloning companies, it'll be over. All the hype will be over. The brands will go out of business, you know? I just don't understand the idea behind clones. That's my 2 cents. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything like that, let me know down below. And I'm honestly open to hearing other opinions, okay? Like I said earlier in this video, I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just giving you my opinion, okay? That's my opinion. I think clones are really dirty and bad, and you should not buy them, okay? That's just me. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.